If we're looking for a heroic point in this week's Parsha, Parsha Teitze, we need look no further than the appearance of the villain, Israel's arch enemy, Amalek, right at the end of the Parsha. You know, it's a truism that you know people by their enemies. And heroic stories somehow seem to always be bound up with the struggle with a specific evil. So what can Amalek, or more particularly, the nature of the appearance of Amalek, teach us about Israel's heroism? Well, back in the book of Shemot, in real time, so to speak, in the midst of the narrative, what preceded the appearance of Amalek was a question. The question was, Hayesh Hashem b'kirbeinu im ayin? Is God amongst us or not? It was a lack of faith, despite the fact that they'd just gone through the splitting of the Red Sea, witnessed 10 plagues and the smashing of the Egyptian empire. There's something within Israel that finds it hard to believe in divine intimacy, and that space between reality and belief is meant to be filled with emunah, with faithfulness to God. But left open, that's where Amalek, our enemy, enters. And in this week's Parsha, Teitze, what precedes the appearance of Amalek? Well, it's an interesting statement about the need for just weights and measures. Tzedek, right? Hin tzedek, ve'eva tzedek. Tzedek isn't just justice. It's the standard of measure by which justice is achieved, which is why it's often translated as righteousness. This teaches us something else, very important, not just about Amalek, but about Israel and what it is we're meant to do in the world. It means that Amalek is there to undermine not just justice, but the idea that there's a standard of measure at all. It could be through nihilism, it could be through relativism, or it could be through the particular attack on the nature of Israel itself. And this is where we fail when we let Amalek in. Even if we struggle to articulate what the standard of justice that we've been brought into the world to articulate is, a hero never stops fighting and never loses belief that that standard is there, no matter how obscured it might be by our limited conceptions or the confusion of the situation we face. And this is the call to heroism, which is in our Parsha this week. We must uphold not just justice, but the existence of a standard which is just, and set this as our heroic mission in the world. Through our Mesirut Nefesh, by going beyond our limited selves, we will expose the nature of justice to the world as a whole. If you're interested in a little bit more information on Hebrew heroism and the 7 paths of the Jewish hero's journey, check out jewishheroism.com. Send me an email, robmikefeuer@gmail.com. Happy to hear your thoughts. Good Shabbos.